Well, this is a very common question because nowadays, in particular, people's attention is very easily drawn to remembering the past or planning the future. There's so many distractions in the world, not just from the life around us, but also through the many different kinds of media. So the mind is very easily made busy and creates images of the past, images of the future. So one guaranteed way to help bring your attention to the present is to develop what we call mindfulness of the body, because your body is always in the present moment, right? So no matter how far off into the past you might send your memory, either your own life or back into ancient history or the time of the Buddha or the time of the dinosaurs or the Big Bang, your body is still in the present. No matter how far into the future you might imagine, like next week, next year, when you're 80 years old, or long after you've died, your body is still in the present. Even if you imagine other worlds, other realities, you put your mind into a video game or into a kind of alternative reality program, your body is still here. Your body is always in the present moment. So one of the easiest ways to keep the attention grounded in the reality of the present is to develop an awareness of your body. So you can do that in various different ways. The Buddha in his teachings gave different kind of methods, different examples or approaches. One is simply to notice whether you're sitting, standing, walking or lying down. Like, what am I doing? Am I sitting? Like right now I'm sitting. And so that you notice what is your posture, what and what you're doing, and when you change from one posture to another. You go from sitting to standing, or standing to walking, walking to sitting. And so just during the course of the day, just to make a mental note, oh, this is walking, this is the feeling of walking, this is the feeling of sitting, this is the feeling of standing. So when you're in a bus queue, or you're standing outside the cinema waiting to be let in, or when you're sitting in the classroom waiting for the teacher to arrive, you can make a mental note. Oh, I'm standing. This is the feeling of standing. This is the feeling of sitting. You don't have to be daydreaming about the past or the future. You can be sitting on your chair by your desk and reflecting. This is the feeling of sitting, and it's like this. This is the sense of gravity, the pull of the body towards the earth. You can also develop a mindfulness of the body in terms of how it's made up, different parts of the body, so that you're bringing attention to the fact you feel your feet, your knees, your legs, your pelvis, your back, your shoulders, your hands, your face, just feeling the sensations of the body and how it's put together. Oh, this is what my hands feel like, this is what my feet feel like, this is what my face feels like when the cold wind blows on my face or the wind ruffles my hair. It feels like this. So the sensations of the body and the different parts of the body. You can also develop mindfulness of the body around how it's built up. If you like biology, you can think of the different organs, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, your stomach, your digestive system, your muscles, your blood, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas, your spleen. If you're good at biology, you can have a long list. So just remembering the body, recollecting the presence of the body, the feeling of the body, even to just have it, as the Buddha would encourage, just to the extent of recollecting, in the moment the body is present. It feels like this. Here is the body is here and now. So when we develop that sense of the body, paying attention to the body, you're guaranteed to have your attention in the present moment, because your body never wanders off. No matter how distracted you are, I've asked people this question many times over the years, so even when your thoughts were far, far away, like you're sitting in meditation, your mind goes wandering off into some kind of fantasy, it's never been the case that when you came back from that fantasy that your body had wandered away. The body's always here to come back to, like the most faithful friend. It never lets you down. Right? Nobody has ever been so distracted that when they came back, their body had disappeared, right? Never happens. So the body is like the most reliable friend, the most dependable of your companions. And so when we are wanting to ground our attention, our awareness in the present, then the body is the most helpful reference point for that. Also, when the mind is lost in thoughts about the worrying about the future or thinking about the past, whether you're longing for the past with a nostalgia, or regretting the past or resenting something that happened to you, if you're excited about something in the future that you're looking forward to, the body will also tell you, oh, this is the feeling of excitement. When I'm excited, it feels like this. When I feel angry with the way someone spoke to me, anger feels like this. When I feel nostalgia, oh, that was such a beautiful holiday, it was a perfect place, the sun was shining and the sea was so blue and the fishes were so bright and colorful, that, oh, that feeling of longing and nostalgia, it feels like this. And you notice that every mind state, every emotion has a different set of feelings that we can experience in the body. So even when the mind is referring to the past or the future or to imaginary worlds, the body is a reference point. It'll tell you the kind of mood that the mind has gone into. And if it's a stressful mood, if it's something that is causing suffering, like you're filled with greed or you're filled with anger or fear, then when you notice that in the body, say you're experiencing worry, like worried about whether this TV program will be a success, worried about whether the report from the doctor will be positive or negative, then you can notice, oh, this is the feeling of worry, and my mind is worrying about what the future holds. So you can bring the attention to the body. Okay, what does worry feel like? Oh, maybe it's like a knot of tightness in your stomach. And then you feel that, you know that, and then you realize, I don't just have to stay with this forever, I can work with this. It's not just something that's happening to me, I can work with this. So then we can relax the body, relax the feeling of tension or tightness, and then when the body relaxes, then you also realize, oh, if you work with the body, then you also bring about a change in the mood. A blian arom, the aramana, the mood, the feeling changes. So you find when you relax the body and let the body be more comfortable, be more at ease, then, oh, look at this. The feeling of worry has started to fade away. It maybe has gone completely. So I would find if I was worrying about something, and then I would notice that, and then stop, relax the body, and then I'd ask myself, so what was it that I was worrying about? And then, oh right, take me 2 or 3 seconds to remember to put the problem back together. Because if the body is relaxed and is really at ease, it's very hard to sustain a good worry. The tension in the body maintains the mood. So similarly with anger, with fear, with greed or lust, if the body is relaxed and at ease, is sort of peaceful and but energetic, then you find that those, what we call afflictive emotions, can be recognized and can be let go of.